What's going on YouTube? This is Justin aka Liminator and welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, Happy New Year 2021. And this is the very first episode of the new year. And for this episode, I'm going to be featuring a team that was made by one of the top VGC players in the world, Bingji Wang. This is a Blastoise team that I found on his Twitter. Saw, the team, thought it was pretty standard, except what's behind my face cam, that Blastoise. And I was like, wow, I definitely got to try this out. So, right behind my face cam, we have that Blastoise, which is kind of the outlier of this team that's outside of the meta. It has Water Spout to deal extra damage, Shell Smash, Scald, and Blizzard for coverage. Right next to him, we have the Glastrier, which kind of works within that Trick Room setting. Icicle Crash, Close Combat, Protect, and High Horsepower, pretty standard set for Glastrier. However, it is holding that Expert Belt, which is a little different. Most part, you see the Assault Vest, sometimes you see the Life Orb, sometimes you see the Weakness Policy. Underneath it, we have the two starters that you see on pretty much every team. The Rillaboom as well as the Incineroar, basically there to help out with fake out coverage as well as, just other things to pester the opposing Pokemon. Right underneath it, you have the Indeedee, which is there for redirection. And then you have the Dusclops, which is the Trick Room setter to help out with that Glastrier. And I guess sometimes that Blastoise if it's not in the right setting. So definitely saw this team and thought it was interesting. I wanted to try it out. We'll see how it is. I think that Blastoise is one of the starters of the Kanto region that is forgotten. We see a lot of Venusaur, especially partnered with Torkoal. And then sometimes you see Charizard, which is a pretty hard hitter. But you rarely ever see Blastoise. So after I saw this team, I wanted to definitely try it out. I think moving forward after this, I'm also going to be... I know I've been, using a lot of teams in the past and kind of building my own teams using other people's teams, but moving forward, at least for a couple of episodes, I am probably going to be sticking to one team. With the Players' Cup 3 coming up, one of my goals is to try to qualify for the next round, not just the, preliminary round. I don't know how realistic that is, but I noticed that, as I've been switching teams, I haven't really gotten used to one team. So I want to get used to one team and kind of, work out the kinks, maybe add moves here or there, maybe swap out some Pokemon, but really just kind of stick to one team that I'm going to be ending up using in the Players' Cup 3 qualifier and see how far I can go. But until then, I am going to be using this team for this episode, so I'll be, again, linking Bingji's Twitter below, as well as, some other links, the rental code. I don't have the PokePay, so I can't do that, but that's the team, and we'll get into some battles. All right, I'm going against Joe with the triple starter team, Clefairy, Rillaboom, and Regidrago. Okay, that's kind of a scary team here. I think that's James Beck's team. Triple starters and the double Regis with the Clefairy. That is not fun to deal with at all. I think as long as I can get Trick Room up, I should be in a good position, right? So I bring the Ice Horse. Yeah. I bring the Ice Horse with the Trick Room as well as the Incin in the back. Let's see. Yeah, once I get Trick Room up, I should be in a good position. That's just a very scary team with the triple starters right there. It's a cool team, too. Triple starters, double Regis. And Clefairy. Clefairy is just kind of the random Pokemon thrown in there for for redirection, to wag its fingers and clap its hands and do all types of things with its hands to help the team out. Helping hand, clapping its hand like clap, 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 clap. Wagging its finger for follow me. So here we go, Eliminator versus Joe. And Joe with the gold digger outfit. Clefairy and Regidrago. Okay. So that's not the worst thing in the world. I think I just Expanding Force. I think think I Expanding Force Trick Room here. Dragon Fang and Eviolite. So it's going to do a lot of damage right off the bat. But I think could be in a good position here if I can get the Trick Room off. Now the Clefairy is a little bit of a problem. But I just don't want that Regidrago at full health, right? Because that starts dealing massive amounts of damage if it's at full health. It's funny how that thing is considered a dragon, and it looks like a pomegranate. With like a dragon head on its shoulders. Oh man, Helping Hand. Oh man, this is going to do a lot of damage. This is going to take me down to a Sash, and hopefully it does not get rid of the Dusclops. Oh man. Oh man. Expanding Force comes out. Okay. Alright, well here we go. I'm gonna go another Expanding Force and a Pain Split onto the... whatever. I just need to get health back. If it follows me, it follows me. But here we go. I get the Expanding Forces off. And the main thing is that Drago is not full health anymore. It could definitely go for a Draco Meteor, which would not be fun. But Joe is thinking. Let's see what Joe does. Joe is thinking. Clefairy uses Protect. Okay, so we're good. We're in a very good position here. I should be able to take out the Drago. Pain Split comes out. Get some health back. Here we go. And this should take it out. Single target, right? Expanding Force. And single target. Beautiful. Okay. So, got rid of the Drago. One threat gone. Now comes the scary part. What does he have back there? Cinderace. Okay, so I guess Cinderace could Sucker Punch. That was just the first turn of Trick Room? That was just the first turn of Trick Room. Okay, so Expanding Force and Nightshade into the Clefairy. I want that Clefairy gone. I want that Clefairy gone. And I guess if Cinderace does Sucker Punch, one, it's not going to do damage. And then two, I could just Pain Split back. And just start taking its health from there. But in Psychic Terrain, it can't Sucker Punch me. And he chooses to Dynamax. Wow. Okay. I'm not completely mad at that. Because, again, I go first under Trick Room. You should be taking something out. Here we go. Helping Hand comes out. Ooh. That's not going to be fun. But I do Nightshade. Get some damage off on the Clefairy. And then I Expanding Force. I should take out the Clefairy. I do take out the Clefairy. And let's see who he targets. Let's see who he targeted. Darkness. So he definitely went after my Dusclops. So Darkness, that is cool. That is cool with me. Because now I get in the Glastrier. Get in the Glastrier. Yeah. And he comes out with the Rillaboom. Okay. How many turns of Trick Room do I have left? 2 turns left. He should not be carrying Protect. So... here we go. Big old Knuckle. Fist is going to come out onto Cinderace. Should do a good amount of damage. We got the Incineroar coming out. Intimidate pops off. And a big old horse comes out. In a water ball. Horse in a dive ball. But I think it's cool. Big old ice horse. That thing looks so cool, and it is very much a threat. You know, as I've been saying, I'm going to be building a team for the Players' Cup 3, and I think this might end up being on it. And, oh, almost takes out the Cinderace. Yikes. That's not good. I thought that was going to take it out. That's going to be bad. That's not going to be bad. Okay. I lied. So we're in a great position then. I thought that was going to take it out. Cinderace is usually a monster, but I guess the lowered attack definitely helped from the Intimidate. And we're going to see a Thunderbolt come out, which is not going to seal the deal. So then I just fake out Max Quake. That should be game. And we're going to take it. Here we go. Fake out Max Quake. Get rid of the Gieleki. Oh my gosh. I'm dumb. Well, luckily I went first anyway, so here we go. Boom. And it's done. Gieleki's down. And Glastrier proves yet again why it's a huge threat in this meta. Didn't even get a chance, and they quit. Wow. Wow. Well, we'll take it. Okay, we're going against double horses here with Lele, Heatran, Whimsicott, and Urshifu. Okay, immediately that is a little bit scary. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see here. I think I can actually do Blastoise in DD here because nothing really threatens it immediately, right? You have the, I guess the Urshifu does, but once I get a Shell Smash off, I should be doing work. So I think I definitely lead that. I want to have... I think I go with my Trick Room setting in the back, right? Because I can't fake out once Psychic Terrain is up. And Psychic Terrain is going to be up. I have an Indeedee and they have a Lele. So Psychic Terrain is going to be up. And I think I bring the Glastrier in the back just to get rid of the Heatran. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. This one's going to be tough, I think. I like it. The turtle shell eyeglasses, the design on the eyeglasses, and the pink plaid pants with the... Are those Velcros? I don't know what those are. Okay, so we have a Whimsicott... Whimsicott Spectrier lead. Okay, so Psychic Surge is up, meaning he can't do anything in terms of Prankster on me. So, I think I Shell Smash. And I Follow Me. I think that's an easy one. Shell Smash, Follow Me. And he's going to get big. My assumption is that he's going to Strike. Because if he Phantasms, that's a waste of a turn. I guess he could also Quake. Could also Quake, yeah. But we'll see what happens. He cannot Fake Tears me because... again, Psychic Terrain. So we'll see what he does. Fake Tears does not work. Psychic Terrain and Quake. Okay. I'm perfectly fine with that because now I get a Shell Smash off and we're going to start doing some work. We're going to start doing some work here. And the Spectrier should be one shot from the Blastoise. As long as it doesn't max guard, and I can definitely see it max guarding. But here we go. Speed rises sharply, and I'm going to Cannonade into the Spectrier. And follow me. So here we go, big ol' Blastoise with the cannon on the back. Here he comes. The G-Max Blastoise just looks so cool. Just like a thick turtle. And here we go, Tailwind. No, Follow Me goes off first, so whatever that Whimsicott did. Tailwind, okay. So Follow Me does go before Tailwind, okay. And Max Quake comes out. And deletes. Okay, that's okay, I think. I'm a little bit nervous because I am -1 defense. So the Grimmnarl comes out. That's going to be a little bit scary. Cannonade comes out. Boom. Okay. Okay, Cannonade will deal some good damage here. So now the Dusclops comes out, and it should be able to one-shot it. And I think that thing is too juicy for it not to try to one-shot it. So I think I go for the... Well, let's see. The Whimsicott is not posing an immediate threat right now. But I can definitely see it. Fake Tears comes out. You are silly. You are silly. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so at least I get the at least I get the Trick Room up. And now we're in an excellent position here because that should be dealing a good amount of damage in terms of the Life Orb and the Vortex. Trick Room comes off. Bop bop. Twisted the Dimensions. The Vortex comes out. So at this point, I Haze and Icicle Crash. Because the Spectrier shrinks. The Spectrier shrinks. And I Icicle Crash into that. And I Haze so that I delete the special defense. Spectrier protects, so that's even better. So I'm going to Haze. Get rid of all your boosts. And here comes my Icicle Crash. I should get the +1 now. Beautiful. +1. Chilling Neigh comes out. And almost, that's almost done. But I do still need to get rid of it. So what do we have? Ooh, we have an Urshifu. Yikes. I think I have to close combat and Nightshade the Spectrier. Nightshade the Spectrier. Boom. It faints. Close combat into the Urshifu. No sash. No sash. Beautiful. And that's gone. I do get minus defense and special defense though. But that should be fine because now I'm at +2. And let's see what they have last. The Tailwind peters out. No more Psychic. And that was a perfect example of how Blastoise came in, dealt massive amounts of damage in the beginning, and then Glastrier just kind of took over and swept under Trick Room at the end. So it was a good position for us to be in. Definitely a favorable position, but yeah, here we go. I mean, it's not over yet. Lele still could clutch it up. Battle was canceled. Lele cannot clutch it up. They decide, I don't want to bring Lele to Nurse Joy. So we go ahead and win that, and we'll take the win. We're going up against Will, and Will has a very interesting team because Duraludon is not something that I want to see at all. Let's see. How can we get rid of the Duraludon? So we do have Parting Shot. I mean, I think Trick Room looks good here, right? So we're going to go... Yeah, we're going to go in DD Dusclops here with Glastrier and Incin in the back. We're not going to bring the Blastoise. I want to, but Blastoise just seems very frail in this. I mean, I guess it's good against Volcarona. I guess it's good against the, whatchamacallit, the Articuno. Duraludon is very, or not Duraludon, Darmanitan is very frail. That's just a big old ice monkey. And we're going against Will, and Will looks more like a Willisha. A Willette. Grimmsnarl Duraludon. Okay, so I see some fake tears coming out, but that's okay because we have Psychic Terrain. Yeah, we have Psychic Terrain, so we should be in a good position here. Now, as long as he cannot one-shot the Dusclops, again, we should be in a good position. But we see the Light Clay and the Assault Vest, and that definitely gives us a good amount of info. It means that Expanding Force is not going to do anything, really. Especially if he gets his light screen up, which I think he is. So here we go. The reason why I did not hit Follow Me is because, you know, it ignores Follow Me anyways, right? Big old Duraludon, Metal Dragon building type thing. I think it looks cool. I think Duraludon is something that I kind of want to explore a little bit more. I did use one in earlier series, but haven't used one in a while. Reflect comes out. That's interesting. I mean, I guess he knows that Glastrier is coming, but it's interesting that he would opt for Reflect first. I guess that makes sense now that he does the Steel Spike, so... here we go. Here comes the Expanding Force. Doesn't affect the Grimmsnarl, but he will chip away at Duraludon, and again, that is just chip. That is literally nothing. Okay. So, at this point, I just start Nightshading. What do I have in the back? I can let myself go down. I can let myself go down. Light Screen comes off, which I am fine with. Again, I'm just going to be doing chip. Just chipping away. Here goes Nightshade. And Expanding Force does not affect Grimmsnarl, but that is okay. Steel Spike comes out onto the Indeedee. Into the Indeedee. Okay. So Indeedee's gone. Incineroar out. And Incineroar intimidates. Which I'm cool with. I'm just gonna Nightshade into Darkest Lariat. Into Parting Shot. Into Darkest Lariat. I'm just chipping away at that Duraludon. Spirit Break comes out. Does not do all that much damage. Darkest Lariat comes out. Does a good amount of damage, and the Darkness comes out onto the Dusclops. Okay. So I kind of had a free switch in there. I could have parting shotted it. So special defense falls, and Duraludon is done with his Dynamax. So at this point, I am going to Haze and Flare Blitz into the Duraludon. Haze comes out, all stat changes gone, and Spirit Break comes out onto the Dusclops, which I'm fine with. Special attack falls. Flare Blitz comes out, hopefully that gets rid of it. And, ooh, barely hangs on. That's not fun. Dark Pulse comes out into the Dusclops. Okay, and Dusclops is gone. Okay. So now let's see if Glastrier can sweep up in the back. I think I only have a couple more turns of Trick Room left, which is unfortunate, but one turn left of Trick Room left, so not at all anything to work with. But I should be able to get the +1 from getting rid of the Duraludon, unless he switches, which he might very well switch. I don't remember what he had in the back. Yeah, I clicked that way too early. I should have looked at what they potentially had in the back. So, here we go. The shiny Grimmsnarl looks so cool. They don't switch, so we're going to get that KO, which is cool. Here comes the big ol' Ice Horse. That looks so cool. Looks like just like a unicorn. I don't know. Here we go. Max Quake. So I get the attack boost plus the special defense boost. So that's what matters. I get the +2 boosts here. Duraludon out. Chilling Neigh comes out, +1. And Spirit Break, he's trying to just whittle down my Incineroar. Okay, so there's something that he has in the back that does not want to see my Incineroar, which is interesting to me. So the Citrus Berry eats. Flare Blitz comes out. Boop. That doesn't do a whole lot of damage. And the dimensions go back to normal. So we're not in a very good position here. We have 3 Pokemon left to deal with. Now, the good thing is that Grimmsnarl doesn't really pose an offensive threat to me. I think we saw Fake Tears? Did we see Fake Tears? I don't remember. But it could be scary if we see a Fake Tears play coming out. Articuno comes out. Okay, so that's why he didn't want to see me. So I think this is an easy hail into Darkest Lariat. Try to get rid of the Articuno. Articuno protects. Darkest Lariat. And Spirit Break comes out onto the... yikes. And the Hailstorm comes out. That should do quite a bit. Ooh, that does a lot of damage. So, we don't see the weakness policy. We do see the weakness policy. Okay. So that's a little bit scary. I do have one more turn of Trick Room up, or not Trick Room, of Max left. So I think it's still a Hailstorm into a Darkest Lariat there, into that spot, because Articuno can maybe take out the Fake Tears comes out. Ooh, that is quite scary. That is quite scary. Freezing Glare comes out. Oh, not do nearly enough. So the Lariat comes out. That should pick up the KO. Picks up the KO, and hopefully this Icicle Crash picks up the KO on the Grimmsnarl, because Grimmsnarl is getting quite annoying. I don't think it will. Grimmsnarl's pretty thick. Ooh, it does. Okay. So what does he have in the back? What's that last Pokemon? Chilling Nail comes off. Now I'm at +2. +2, I believe. Let's see. If they have spread moves, Volcarona. Ooh. Volcarona. What can you do with Volcarona? So I think that's a Protect into Flare Blitz here. Here comes the Protect. Might go with a Heat Wave. Heat Wave, yes. So that should not deal a lot of damage to Incineroar at all. There we go. Flare Blitz comes out. Boom. Big damage. Hit by the recoil. Buffeted from Hail. The Reflect wears off. Yikes. And this is where it comes down to if he can finish the job with a Heat Wave, or if he can miss. He could miss. He does not miss. That should be game. Oh, good game. That was close. And we didn't even get to use the Blastoise in that one, so dang. So there you have it. That's the Blastoise team. Kind of actually really features that Glastrier, but Blastoise is a fun one that you can bring out in certain situations. And we went 2-1. It was a pretty decent matchup overall. Blastoise does not like seeing Rillaboom. It does not like seeing Regieleki, so it is a little bit hard to bring it out sometimes. But if you can get it off, Blastoise is such a cool Gigantamax Pokemon, especially with that Cannonade, big old cannons on the back, and just, you know, deals residual damage with that Cannonade. That's the team. I don't have the Pokepaste, but I will be posting the rental code below, as well as Bingji's Twitter that I found this team on. Again, kind of moving forward, up at least until the Players Cup, I think I'm going to be doing less of my own team creations and kind of really honing into, you know, a specific team that I want to bring to the Players Cup. Again, you know, kind of previously I'd been using a lot of different teams, kind of building a lot of different teams, and I don't think I really was able to get used to one specifically. And so, you know, I do want to bring a team that I'm pretty comfortable with using into the Players Cup qualifiers. I do have some other things planned, you know, as far as best of 3 matchups with some of my buddies who also run YouTube channels. And, you know, you'll be kind of seeing their perspective on the battles as well as my perspective on the battles. So that should be fun too. But until then, this is the team. The rental code's right there. Feel free to try it out. Thanks for watching. And if you like the video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks.